Welcome back. In this step, let's write a simple query to delete by ID. So it should be very simple to do that. I'm just copying the find by ID. Now what we want to do is not find by ID but delete by ID. So I would want to delete the user who has a specific ID. Now instead of the query for object, what we would use is a method which is present called update. So remember, whenever you want to execute a query to do some update, you use the update method on the JDBC template. Whether the update is a update or a delete, irrespective of that, we would be using the update method which is present in the JDBC template. And the query is delete from person where ID is equal to question mark. That's cool. And I don't need the mapper because I don't really need to map anything in here. The thing is, delete by ID returns a number back. If I go to the update method, you'd see that it returns a int back. If you go further up, you'd see that it actually prints how many rows were affected. So it returns out how many rows are affected by the query. So I'll return that back. So I'll change the return type to int. So this would return how many rows were deleted. That's cool. So now I'll go here and I would now execute it. Now I would want to delete not 1001, let's delete 1002, 10,002 actually. And I would say deleting 10,002. Number of rows deleted is this. And over here, we would want to say not find, but delete by ID. Okay, now I can stop and start the application and see what would happen. Over here, you can see that deleting 10,002 and number of rows deleted is 1 because we are expecting one row to be deleted there. And we can even go to the H2 console to make sure that we have the right thing present. So I'll go to localhost 8080 H2 console. I'll do a connect and run. So you can see that 10,002 is no longer present in the database. It's been deleted because we have executed the delete query as part of our launch. So here we are deleting the ID 10,002 and the row is completely deleted. In this step, we wrote the delete method by ID. I would recommend you to play around with the deletes. So try and delete different persons by different characteristics by passing different parameters in. You can even have multiple parameters passed in. So I can say XYZ is equal to something and pass in the value for that in here. So ID comma whatever value you'd want to pass in. So that's how you would add additional parameters to the query. Actually, I cannot say comma, where, and or whichever SQL thing that you would want to make use of. So try that and I'll see you in the next step.